topics and opinions expressed in the following show are solely those of the hosts and their guests and not those of W4CY Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4CY Radio or its employees or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4CY Radio.
Draw me close to you, never let me go, and lay it all down again, to hear you say that I'm a friend.
Good day. The Almighty Creator desires a deep personal relationship with you. My name is James Robertson. I'm a researcher, publisher, and teacher regarding the matters and truths of the Almighty Creator, whose true name is Yah, the eternally self-existing. I've been actively serving him since 1993, over 33 years. If you're not actively serving Yah, then by default you're serving Satan. My objective is to show you how you can make a big difference on earth and qualify for a position of high esteem in heaven for eternity. It's important to understand that as a believer, just being good is not the point. It's relationship with Yah that counts. Without this, you will be in a very unpleasant place in heaven with no way out. My aim is to show you how to get close to Father. If you're a good person without a clear relationship with Yah, then you are in a spiritual no man's land, and you will not enter heaven when you die. The Creator has said regarding unbelievers, why would I want someone to spend eternity with me when they do not believe I exist? Yah is calling everybody on the planet to be involved and serve him and help him to have victory over Satan. Fundamentally, we each need to learn to see things on earth from Yah's perspective. Please visit my website at www.endtimessioministries.org or email me on james@endtimesissueministries.org for more information. Today we're going to carry on with the good news, incorrectly Gospel of Yahoochanan, incorrectly John, part 5. Overview. The book generally referred to as the Gospel of John, and John is correctly Yahoochanan, which means Yah has graced, and Gospel is correctly good news. It is fairly widely considered that Yahoochanan was closest to Yahooshua and was most spiritually sensitive, and so observed things that were missed by the other writers. Consider Yahoochanan 13:23. Now there was leaning on Yahushua's bosom one of his disciples, whom Yahushua loved, Yahooshua being correctly the correct name that is generally translated Jesus. I shared the introduction in the book of Mattiyahu some time ago, and it's available on www.relationshipwithcreatorradio.com, and most of the changes and commentary in that book apply to Yahoochanan as well. So I'm continuing with the good news according to Yahoochanan, chapter 12, starting at verse 39. And this is the situation where the man who was born blind, Yahshua came up to him and made some mud with some dirt and spittle, put it on his eyes and told him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam. And he went and his sight was given to him. And then the Pharisees and the scribes and the high priests were interrogating them because this was done on the Sabbath, and they didn't think that it was okay to heal someone on the Sabbath, and therefore that Yahshua was a sinner, and they were trying their best to trap this man. So verse 39, therefore they could not believe, because Yeshayahu, incorrectly Jeremiah, said again, their eyes have been blinded and their hearts hardened, that they should not see with their eyes nor understand with their hearts and be converted, and I should heal them. These things said Yeshayahu when he saw his kavod, glory, and spake of him, Yeshua. Nevertheless, among the chief rulers also many believed on him, but because of the Pharisees they did not confess him, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. Tragic. No different today. There are people who are close to Yah, have revelation of Yah, and the majority of people don't believe them, don't trust them. I've been kicked out of churches, not recently. I stopped going to church a long time ago, but as I was beginning this journey, I would get revelation. I'd get messages from Yah and repeatedly got kicked out of churches. Verse 43, they loved the praise of men more than the praise of Yah. Yahshua cried and said, he that believeth on me believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me seeth him that sent me. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not, for I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, same shall judge him in the last day. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment what I should say and what I should speak. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak. So see here that Yahshua is stressing that he is distinct from Father Yah. Chapter 10. Now before chapter 13, now before the feast of the Passover, when Yahshua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having chesed his own, loved his own, which were in the world, he chesed them unto the end. Chesed, Hebrew word, covenant love. And supper being ended, the devil having already put into the heart of Yahudah of Kerioth, Judas Iscariot, Shimon's son, to betray him, Yahooshua, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from Yah and went to Yah, he riseth from supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself. After that he poureth water into a basin and began to wash the followers' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Shimon Kepha, Simon Peter, and I said before how you get from Shimon Kepha to Simon Peter. So much error in the Bible, in most of the English Bibles, and the Bible is derived from the English Bible. Kepha saith unto him, Adonai, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? Yahshua answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger they will not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. This parable spake Yahshua unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Yahshua unto them again, verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. So, sorry there, I skipped a bit. So back in chapter 13, verse 8, Kepha saith unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahshua answered him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. Shimon Kepha saith unto him, I deny not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Yahshua saith unto him, he that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not all. For he knew who would betray him. Therefore said he, ye are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet and had taken his garments and was set down again, he said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Adonai, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If I then, your Adonai and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Adon, neither he that is sent greater than he that is sent is greater than he that sent him. If you know these things, happy are ye if you do them. So it's a relatively little practiced ritual to wash the feet of the brethren, and we should do it much more than we do. And notice that it's the leader washing the feet of the followers. Verse 18, I speak not of you all, I know whom I have chosen, but the writings may be fulfilled. He that eateth bread with me hath lifted up his heel against me. Now I tell you before it come, that when it comes to pass, ye may believe that I am he. So here's an important evidence that Yeshua gave his followers that he was the one foretold in the authoritative writings, that he would be betrayed. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that receiveth whomsoever I send receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent him. See, again, Yahooshua makes a distinction between himself and Yah. When Yeshua had thus said, he was troubled in spirit and testified and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Then the followers looked one to another, doubting whom he spoke. Now there was leaning on Yahushua's bosom one of his followers, whom Yahushua said, as I said earlier, that's widely believed to be Yahoochanan, John. Simon Kepha therefore beckoned him that he should ask who what it should be of whom he spake. He then, lying on Yeshua's breast, said unto him, Adonai, who is it? Yeshua answered, He it is to whom I shall give a piece of bread when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the bread, he gave it to Yehuda from Kerioth, the son of Shimon. Verse 27, And after the bread Satan entered into him. Then saith Yeshua unto him, That thou doest, do quickly. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake unto him. Some thought, because Yehuda had the bag, that Yahushua had said unto him, By those things that we have need of against the feast, or that he should give something to the poor. He then, having received the bread, went immediately out, and it was night. Therefore, when he was gone out, Yahushua said, Now is the son of Adam kavod, incorrectly glorified, and Yah is kavod in him. If Yah be kavod in him, Yah shall also kavod him in himself, and shall straightway kavod him. Little children, yet a little while I am with you. Ye shall seek me, and as I said unto the Yehudi, whither I go, ye cannot come. So now I say to you, he's going to heaven, and they can't enter heaven until they die and have been judged. That's why they can't go where he's going. He's going to heaven like that. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye chesed, as I said a minute ago, chesed is covenant love. Lay down your life for the one who's subject of chesed. See 1 Corinthians 13, 1-5. Love chesed one another, love one another as I've cheseded you, loved you, that you also chesed one another. So there's a big thing here about loving one another and of the brethren. And a chesed is a very deep covenant-based love. It's not something you can just go away. New command, by this shall all men know that ye are my followers, if ye have chesed one to another. Shimon Kepha said unto him, Adonai, whither goest thou? Yahushua answered him, Whither I go, thou canst not follow me now, but thou shalt follow me afterwards. Kepha said unto him, Adonai, why cannot I follow thee now? I will lay down my life for thy sake. Yahushua answered him, Wilt thou lay down thy life for my sake? Verily, verily, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow till thou hast denied me thrice. So we'll see this in a minute, that Shimon Kepha did deny Yeshua 3 times. Again, this is revelation by the Spirit. This is not something that Yahushua in and of Yahushua did. It's the Spirit of Yah in Yahushua who foretold this. Chapter 14. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in Yah, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many places to stay. In the King James it says many mansions. And there are accounts of people who've been to heaven, of magnificent dwelling places in lovely countryside. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. If I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there may ye also be. And whither I go, ye know, and the way you know. Toma, incorrectly Thomas, saith unto him, Adonai, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Yeshua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So my understanding of that is that Yeshua is saying that his life is the example of how to come to the Father. The Father has clearly shown me that people who come to a realization of his existence and strive to serve Father, not knowing of Yeshua, will also come to Father. That verse is not saying, so let's just say that again. I am the way, the truth, and the life. The way is the Greek word hodos, which means the example. So what Yeshua is saying, live your life the way I have lived, and you will come to be in heaven with me. He's not saying that he's some sort of magic portal that a lot of people seem to believe. Jesus is the way. Shebang. I'm going to heaven because Jesus is shebang the way. No. Yeshua is the example. If you want to get to heaven, live life the way Yeshua did. Fast, pray, worship, communion with Yah, have conversation with Yah, be a friend of Yah, recognize Yah. Don't just carry on and do your own thing. Verse 7, if you had known me, you should have known my Father also, and from henceforth you know him and have seen him. Philip saith unto him, Adonai, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Yeshua saith unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that has seen me hath seen the Father, and how sayest thou then, show us the Father? This is a difficult passage. People interpret that as saying that Yeshua is Yah. No, it's the Spirit of Yah in Yeshua that is speaking, that's performing the miracles. So in that sense, people have seen Yah because Yah has operated through Yeshua. And what I've also understood is that Yeshua was so powerfully anointed that many times Yah spoke through him using Yeshua's voice and vocal cords. So you get verses where Yah speaks through Yeshua and it's recorded in the first person because people didn't understand what I've just shared with you. So continuing verse 10, believest thou not that I'm in the Father and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me. He does the works. That's the point that I've just made. It's the Father in Yeshua. Believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. So this is metaphorical. One who is deeply filled with the Spirit of Yah showcases Yah in a deep sense. Verse 12, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. This is a principle that virtually no believers grasp. We are called to perform greater works than Yahooshua because he's with our Father in heaven. Very few believers aspire to do the same works, let alone greater works. But the same and greater works are entirely attainable to any believer who does the necessary prayer, fasting, worship, etc. And there's the ebook on my website. At the top left, hover the mouse over home. To the right of that, there's a little triangle, drop down list, 7 components of drawing close to you. You, whoever you are right now, if you fast and pray and do what's in that ebook, you can come to a place where you perform miracles, where you can do everything that Yahshua did apart from his death, which is not what we're talking about. Verse 13. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be kavod in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. If ye chesed me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Yet a little while, and the world seeth me no more, but ye see me, because I live, ye shall live also. At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you. He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, it is he that chesedeth me. He that chesedeth me shall be cheseded by my Father. And I will chesed him, and will manifest myself to him. Yehuda saith unto him, not from Kirioth, Adonai, how is it that you will manifest thyself unto us, and not unto the world? Yahshua answered and said unto him, if a man chesed me, he will keep my words, and my Father will chesed him. We will come unto him, and make our abode with him. He that chesedeth me not, keepeth not my sayings, and the word which ye hear is not mine, but the Father's which sent me. Again, see Yahshua distinguishing between himself and Yah. There's no ways that Yahshua is Yah. It's the Spirit of Yah in Yahshua that performed the miracles. Verse 25. These things have I spoken unto you, being yet present with you, but the Comforter, which is the set-apart Spirit, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You've heard how I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you. If ye chesedeth me, you would rejoice, because I said, I go unto the Father, for my Father is greater than I. Again, Yeshua is distinguishing between himself and Yah. And now I've told you before it come to pass, that when it is come to pass, ye might believe. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in me. But that the world may know that I chesed the Father, and as the Father gave me commandment, even so I do. Arise, let us go hence. So Yeshua knows exactly what's about to happen. He's under no illusion. And it's all been carefully planned and choreographed by him and Father. This was not an accident. This was foreordained. It was carefully planned. Chapter 15. Yeshua speaking, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he prunes it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now, you're probably not going to appreciate this, but just look at that. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Cuts off, throws in the fire. And every branch that beareth fruit, he prunes it, that it may bring forth more fruit. So he refines it, challenges it. If you have at some point come to belief and then ignored Yah, ignored Yeshua, carried on as though nothing had happened, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Be careful, my friend. You need to bear some fruit. Verse 3. Now you are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered. Men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father kavod, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my followers. Note that the fruit here is spiritual fruit, not material fruit. Its relationship with Yah, ministry in whatever form is appointed for you. Verse 9, as the Father hath cheseded me, so have I cheseded you. Continue you in my chesed. Verse 36. Verse 18. If the world hate ye, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would chesed his own, but because ye are not of the world, I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Adon. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. So the fundamental issue here is knowing Yah. The vast majority do not know Yah, and that is the essential purpose of our existence. Verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no excuse for their sin. He that hateth me hated my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated, both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass. There's an important principle there, folks. If somebody is coming in the name of Yah, not any other name, and performing miracles, and you reject that person, you're on thin ice. Listen, if I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin, but now they have not seen and hated both me and my Father. Verse 25, but this cometh to pass that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I shall send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceeded from the Father, he shall testify of me. So, really important, folks. And don't just read it as arm's length that these Pharisees and scribes and high priests, etc., hated Yeshua and were blind to what he was doing. It's happening today, folks, all over the world. There are apparently religious men and women, particularly men, who don't see what Yah is doing, and they judge and condemn the servants of Yah and find themselves judged accordingly. Chapter 16. These things have I spoken unto you, that you should not stumble. They shall put you out of the synagogues, the congregations. Yea, the time cometh, that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth Yah service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. These things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I go my way to him that sent me, and none of you asketh me, whither goest thou? But because I've said these things unto you, sorrow hath filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if he depart, I will send him unto you. So there's a question about this verse. Yeshua has the Spirit of Yah. Yahoochanan the Immerser, John the Baptist, had the Spirit of Yah. David had the Spirit of Yah. In Psalm 51 or something, I forget the exact number, he says, "Take not thy set apart spirit from me." So there are verses in the Bible which indicate that the set apart spirit was given only after Yeshua died. That doesn't quite gel for me. So I just take that with a word of caution. Not that it's material in this day and age, whether it was or it doesn't matter. The Spirit of truth, the set apart spirit, is available today. He comes on you. It's part of Yah. It comes on you when you believe. It comes more on you when you worship. So fill me with your Spirit. Verse 8, and when he, the set apart Spirit, is come, he will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness, of judgment, of sin because they believe not on me, of righteousness because I go to my Father and ye see me no more, of judgment because the prince of this world is judged. And the judgment he's talking about is the fact that he lived without sin. I have many things to say unto you, but you cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. Now, that's really important. The set apart Spirit of Yah, which is that portion of Yah's Spirit that is imparted to each true believer, will lead us into all truth if we ask regularly and actively seek. Note that this is not a passive thing. It requires active seeking and prayers such as, Father, show me the level of my present deception and how to correct it. I regularly come across people who, when I share the truth about the names and other truths, push back. No, but I've always used God. I've always used the Lord. I've always used Jesus, and he doesn't mind. The Spirit of truth in you, if you really are filled with the Spirit of Yah, wants all truth. He will guide you into all truth. Think about it. Your life's journey is a journey seeking truth. Continuing verse 13, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He shall kavod me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto me. All things that the Father hath are mine, wherefore said I, he shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. Then said some of his followers among themselves, what is this that he saith unto you, a little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while ye shall see me, and because I go to the Father? They said, therefore, what is this that he saith, a little while we cannot tell what he said. Again, it's this piece about believers who are not Spirit-filled, who are not in tune with the Spirit of Yah, don't understand. Got to be so careful, folks. Relationship with Yah, belief in Yah, service of Yah is something that comes from the Spirit, not from the head. It's not an intellectual thing. It's a heart thing. It's a spirit thing. Verse 19. Now, you're sure that they were desirous to ask him, and he saith unto them, do you inquire amongst yourselves of that I said, a little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me? Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful. That's after Yeshua's death. But your sorrow shall be turned into joy. That's when Yeshua is resurrected and appears to them. A woman, when she is in travail of birth, hath sorrow, because the hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. Man, human being. And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man taketh from you. And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Hitherto have ye asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. There's a big piece here of, to some extent, Yeshua speaks in riddles. And whether that is Hebrew figures of speech, whether he really spoke that way, or whether that's just the way the translators have reflected it, I don't know. But it's apparent that they couldn't get their minds around the fact that Yeshua was actually telling them that he was about to die. They didn't want to believe that. Verse 25, these things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs. But the time cometh when I shall no more speak to you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. At that day ye shall ask in my name, and I say not unto you that I will pray the Father for you. But the Father himself chesedeth you, because he hath chesedeth me, and have believed that I came out from the Father. I came forth from the Father, and I came into the world. Again I leave the world, and I go to the Father. His followers said unto him, Lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest no proverb. Now we are assured thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from Yah. Yeshua answered them, do you now believe? Look at it, he's been telling them for ages, and they're just not getting it. Now they've got it. Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone, and yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye shall have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Chapter 17. These words spake Yahooshua, and lifted up his eyes to heaven, and said, Father, the hour is come. Kavod thy Son, glorify thy Son, that thy Son might also make kavod thee. As thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him. And this is life eternal, that they might know thee, the only true Yah, and Yahooshua, the anointed one of Yah, whom thou hast sent. I have kavod thee on the earth, I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do. And now, O Father, kavod thou me with thine own self, the kavod which I had with thee before the world was. I have manifested my name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them to me, and they have kept thy word. Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, that they have believed that thou didst send me. So Yeshua is praying and speaking to Yah in front of these followers. And try and put yourself in that situation. Here's a man that you followed deeply for months, years. And he's talking about things that don't make sense to you. He's saying, I'm going to die. And in your head, you're saying, how can he? He's so powerful. And then consider what happens next. Verse 9, I pray for them. I pray not for the world. And there's an important principle there. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are mine. As a general principle, we should not be praying for the world. We can evangelize if we are led, but generally praying for the world and the world system is not appropriate. And all are mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am kavod in them. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, set apart, Father. Keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me have I kept, and none of them is lost but the son of destruction, that the scripture might be fulfilled. Now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray not that thou shouldst take them out of the world, but thou should keepest them from the wicked one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Now, there's a really important principle that we are in the world, but we are not of the world. If you are truly a believer, if you're walking reasonably closely with Father, if you are spirit-filled, there are things that are going on around you that don't compute, that don't gel, that don't make sense. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. And the people around you, the unbelievers, the nominal believers, don't understand you if you are an anointed servant. And it's important that you get this. It's no good trying to be like the people in the world because you're not in the world. You're not of the world. You're in the world. Think about it. So I'm out of time for today. I'm going to run through a few points with you after this, and we'll pick this up next Friday. So I'd like to ask you, what is the state of your relationship with the Almighty Creator? I'd like to ask you to critically examine where you are relative to Him today. Do you talk to Him constantly throughout the day and allow Him to lead you in every possible way? Do you worship Him at every opportunity? Have you clearly and unambiguously heard Him call you friend? If not, you're failing in your life purpose and you'll be bitterly disappointed when you die. If you've now come to belief, please pray along the following lines. Father, I come to you in the name of Yahooshua, and I believe that you exist. I confess my sin of unbelief, and I repent of my unbelief, and I ask you to forgive my sin. And I commit my life to you, and I ask you to take me by the hand and lead me into deep personal relationship with you. I ask you to fill me with your Spirit and to change me and help me to become the person you want me to become. I ask you to help me to find people who can help me and help me find books, websites, articles, and other resources that will help me. I ask you to show me what I can do to actively serve you and lead others to deep personal relationship with you. I thank you for saving me. There's a period of 8 days from sincerely coming to belief for the first time, during which there is extreme grace to help you. See the article Critical Actions on First Belief for actions you should take immediately. Drop me an email on james@endtimemissionministries.org so that I can help you, pray with you, counsel you, etc. In closing, thank you for listening. Please send me your questions to james@endtimemissionministries.org. Please email me to join the mailing list, also at james@endtimemissionministries.org. If you decide to draw close to the Almighty, please let me know, and I can connect with you by Zoom, Teams, email, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, or telephone so that I can help you with your journey. I hope to connect with you again next week when I will continue to explore how to become a friend of the Creator. Work with me to make a way for Yahshua to return in victory at the end of the millennium, to make his enemies his footstool. Folks, I want to stress, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, where you're going, what you've done. The Almighty Creator of the heavens and earth, the Most High, Mighty One, Yah, the eternally self-existing, your Creator, your Father, wants a deep personal relationship with you. It doesn't matter whether you're African or Asian or Indian or American or Caucasian or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever. It doesn't matter whether you are a Buddhist or a Hindu or a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim or a whatever. It doesn't matter if you're a Satanist killer. It doesn't matter if you are an Islamist killer. It doesn't matter if who you are, tall or short, thin or fat, rich or poor, educated or uneducated, young or old. The Creator desires a deep personal relationship with you. It's that simple. The only reason we exist is to have a deep personal relationship with Yah. Yah, who has always existed, was lonely, and he decided to create friends. He went to enormous trouble creating the universe and the galaxy and the solar system and the sun and the earth and the plants and the animals so he could create us, so that he could have relationship with us. And I hazard a guess that you don't have much of a relationship with him. How do I know that? Because he says that almost nobody has a relationship with him. You can get so close to him that you can converse with him in your head constantly throughout the day. You can get so close to him that he guides you in every possible way. He wants to be part of your life. He wants to be part of your family. He wants to be part of your work, your business, your ministry, whatever it is that you do. Just say, Father, James says I can become your friend. I want to become your friend. Please help me. And then email me, james@endtimemissionministries.org, and I will help you in your journey. That's it. For those of you who've been walking with me for a while, I'm going to say good night. Have a great weekend and a great week. For those who've been with only recently joined, please stay on. I've got something to share with you. In closing, who am I? James Robertson. I have a doctorate in engineering and I'm a retired military commander. I now work as a management consultant. I have over 33 years' experience of actively seeking to draw close to the Almighty, following a dramatic encounter with him on the 12th of March 1993, when he spoke to me audibly in a locked room and I knew for certain that he was real. In learning about Father, I applied my deep-seated aversion to failure born out of an accident in early childhood, coupled to my engineering and military training of rigor in preventing failure, to my seeking of knowledge about Father. This journey led to numerous supernatural experiences, prayers answered, and clear communication with the Creator. Forms the basis for what I teach in these programs. See the video, Why Seek Relationship, for an overview of what I believe. Please visit my website at www.endtimemissionministries.org. The ETI version of the Bible with correction of translation errors is on the ETI Bible version page. Recordings of nearly all of the teachings broadcast so far, go to www.relationshipwithcreatorradio.com or search on Google for Relationship with Creator Radio. Transcripts are on the Transcripts of Broadcasts page. Books with teachings from 1998 till May 2019 are on the Books for Printing page. I publish regular email articles. Email me on james@endtimeissueministries.org to be added to the list or to seek counsel or prayer or give me feedback. Visit the website and use the article keyword cloud, table of contents, article search, and Google search to locate the information you're looking for. Folks, that's it. My time is up. Good night. Have a great weekend, great week, and I'll see you here next Friday. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Father, I come to you, lifting up my hands. By your grace I stand, just because you love me. I know your favor.
Do you really understand the book of Yahoochanan, John, in the Bible? Please listen to my broadcast on w4cy.com internet radio or talk4tv.com internet TV to learn what it's really saying. My name is Dr. James Robertson, and I've been walking closely with the Almighty Creator since 1993. Visit my website at www.endtimeissueministries.org for a lot of information about the matters of the Almighty. For back issues of broadcasts, visit www.relationshipwithcreatorradio.com or email me on james@endtimeissueministries.org to find out more. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Cheerio.